All right, good morning. So I guess I'm going to speak about our nation's rising decision to, to reward the outsider and the apparently underprivileged. There is a sense in which, on the one hand, I'm for this reward. And I say reward because, so far as I can tell, it's not structured as enabling in the sense of giving the resources, or not giving the resources, but making available for them the resources that are not available to them. So a person who must have a wheelchair needs the resources of building access. Okay, they're not given, they're just available, right? So what concerns me, and that's great, I'm so glad we do that. I'm glad there's Braille on our signs. I'm glad that there's sick leave and there's maternity leave, although we could be doing better with that. There's a lot of things like that, right? There's all kinds of ways in which we are making available to those who are underabled provisions that allow them to operate as if they are abled. All right, so that is different, unfortunately. That's not the only thing that's happening, I guess is what I need to say. What is intended by this process, strangely enough, is a feeling of equality. It appears to be the case that they have an emotion of feeling as if they are not providing, us humans, us Americans especially, have the feeling that we are not providing equal opportunity. We have this feeling. And so we are soothing that feeling by providing extra opportunity to those who appear to not have those opportunities. Now, there's several issues. One, what if they are capable of earning that privilege for themselves, that opportunity for themselves, but we take from them that ability? What if others suspect that they don't have that ability and that they only have it because of the opportunity that's been given them, not which they have grasped for themselves, but what has been given them? 3, what if they are not the most skilled, the most the right person for the job? What if they are not the right person for the job, simply as a matter not of their ethnicity, not because of the color of their skin, not because of their gender, not because of anything like that, but simply because they were given that job, not because of their ability, but because of their skin tone, their gender, etc. And there's a few other points, but those are the 3 main ones. If that is the case, then there's several things we're doing. For one, we are forming a structure of advantaging the disadvantaged and disadvantaging the able. Okay? The able. Not the advantaged, the able. I want to make that distinction. Hopefully we'll get this figured out so we're not doing that. But, and here's the other problem. We are forming a structure that rewards weakness. Whatever else we say, and it's not absolute, it's not every single case, but we have made that structure, right? That structure exists in our society right now. And that's a problem. If you reward weakness, you earn weakness in our society. And even though we're on top right now, America, yay, number one, or whatever that's supposed to mean, but, we have enemies. We have, freaking Russia, who is doing what it can to undermine our elections. We have the continued atrocities of China, though we have yoked our economic machine to them in the name of cheaper goods, which, oh gosh, there's so much wrong with that, but I won't get into it right now. Cheaper goods is such a race to the bottom. We should never gone down that road, ever. If goods were more pricey, it would be demanded that they are built better and would last longer. If they stayed local, less people would have lost their jobs and would have had money to buy more expensive goods. If we had kept things expensive and local, people would have good jobs, not just jobs. It's a stupid, stupid move. And we're reaping our own self-destruction because of it. And everyone wanted it, right? Everyone wanted it. Okay, I'm sorry. Nevertheless, this is still, we are a magnet now for the disadvantaged because we reward disadvantage. But let me try to pull this back around. I think there is a sense in which our society I'll back up. I can't prove anything I just yelled out. I'm not an economist. This just seems really, really clear to me. And I know it's a complicated machine. But I don't think we've traded up. I really don't. How we transition back, that's extremely difficult. What the world would have been like if we hadn't transitioned to cheaper goods and sending work overseas, I don't know. I really don't know. All right, back to where I was. I want to be clear that I'm not a racist. I can't believe I have to say that. But I do, because that's the society we live in. If you are such a thinker that you question the paradigm of rewarding the weak, then you are banded racist. Sorry. I didn't want to do that, but man, I'm angry about that. I didn't realize how angry I am about that. I'm so sick of that. I'm sick to death about that. I'm not freaking racist. I'm a realist. And I'm trying to make sure we don't make stupid mistakes that screw up our society. So, nevertheless, there may be ways in which this whole social suicide we are attempting by rewarding the weak. And again, not all of it is rewarding weak. I'm saying that's a structure that exists in our society. It's there. We're doing it. Not saying that there's not good that comes of the system. I'm saying there's bad that comes with it. And we're not paying attention to that. And all I'm saying is make a more complicated system. Pay attention to it. Pay attention. Don't get brainwashed. Sorry. Gosh, I can't believe all this emotion's coming out of me. I had no idea. Man. We are letting our political factions make us stupid, make us malleable, make us controllable. And in the end, I think, make us self-destructive. So what we have to be able to do is see the good with the bad. We have to be able to see it, pay attention to it, not get so overwhelmed by the emotional relief we have of, finally, I'm doing something about the poor women who have been misogynized and the poor black people who have been have been judged by the color of their skin instead of the character, the content of their character. Do that, but do it without screwing the society up. Can't afford to screw up the society. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how good it looks. This is a fragile, fragile, fragile system. All right. Thank you.